As a look inside the Georgia Dome, Atlanta. Straight ahead, we've got the Pittsburgh Steelers, and he'll make it across the 20 and 23-yard line. Now Roethlisberger on first down. And he's got the AFC leader in receiving yards last year, Antonio Brown. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big gain there on the first play of the game. 75 yards. A good grab there by the former Central Michigan man, Antonio Brown.
And he ate up some real estate on the catch, too, didn't he? I think the most impressive part of it, though, if there's a chance for him to get the football, even though he was covered well, he somehow finds a way to get it.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Darius Hayward-Bay, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers take the ball down the field.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
So the flag is for roughing the kicker, a big 15-yard penalty.
And I'm not sure that was the time to go all out after the kicker. Plenty of time left in this game.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Looks like the deep. On first down, Ryan. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Second and 10. It's Ryan, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Lawrence Timmons. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position. After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. Still on his feet. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It's a gain of 7, and it'll be a second down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And a catch by the new signee from Cincy, Mohamed Sanu. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. Now Ryan on 1st down. Incomplete on the right side. It's Tammy. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 12. And that leads to an Atlanta 1st down. From the red zone now, here's Ryan on 1st down. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Mohamed Sanu from 19 yards away. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And last time, 1-play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback another one.
Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. 6 yards on the pickup, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. Roethlisberger with a give to Bell. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. You know, Bell was just kind of like the rest of the Steelers' offense against the Dolphins. Never really got on track. 10 carries, 53 yards. Now, he did have 6 catches as well.
And their ability to split him out wide and utilize him as a receiver, because a lot of teams will take their main running back and split him out wide. That's more of an illusion than anything else. You actually have to go defend Le'Veon Bell. He can run those routes and hurt you downfield. 55 yards in receptions against the Dolphins.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with it? And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free, anything you can do.
Antonio Brown, kiss him goodbye. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Here comes the D swarming to the line. They go play action here on first down. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's brought down. They'll get 19 yards there. And it'll give the Steelers a first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. Shreds the tackle. A gain of 3, second down.
I go all the way back to college with Le'Veon Bell. One of the better body transformations I've seen, from a big, thick power back to the guy we see now who can do everything.
And 2 years ago, of course, last year the injury, but 2 years ago over 1,300 yards. I think they think he can top that this year.
I don't think there's any question about it. Has a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down. They come up with one running back. That's Bell. From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll bring up second down. Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 6 to start things out. And the D-line pinching together, must be expecting the run. Roethlisberger, and they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. He was looking for his big tight end there, Jesse James. And it's third down.
In most pass defenses, the guy playing safety has the ability to roam free and try and go to the football. But when you're in man, you've got to cover just like a guy playing out on the corner. Lock up on the receiver and go to the football. That's exactly what he did, batting that one away.
He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move them all over the place to try and find good matchups. And they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Here's Roethlisberger. Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. So the offense has it, 6-yard line, first and goal. Now Bell, give him 3 on the gain there, second and goal. And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks. And while he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day. Now that was a terrific play. We're down here near the goal line, and only one word comes to mind for me, and that's overwhelmed, because they absolutely overwhelmed the offensive line. He came free and made the hit in the backfield.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to D'Angelo Williams, and it's 4th down.
And that was a nice play. He knocked it away, but obviously you want the interception in this situation. You want to take away any chance and they have any decision to make on 4th down. But things happen so quickly in the end zone in this compressed area of the field that you're just happy to knock it away and not allow a touchdown.
And that field goal caps an 11-play drive.
That's a lot of offense to run to only get 3 points, but they'll take them. Anytime you can put anything on the board, you run to your sideline somewhat happy.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive with a little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
It's hauled in by Hardy. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Now Ryan on first down. This is caught. It's Hardy. 12 yards on the pickup, and it'll be first down Atlanta. On first and 10, it's Ryan. It's caught. Left side, Tammy. No gain on the play there. It'll be second down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Throwing again, Ryan. Getting it out left side to Sanu. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And now nothing but green ahead of him. The 20. 10. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
And now out come the Steelers. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And they're definitely showing blitz here. Roethlisberger keeps it. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1. Big Ben going to take it himself. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. And no move to take the offense on the field. They're going to stay out, and he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now, there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Offside. Defense. The penalty is declined.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
All right, we've got an opportunity here. Let's talk injuries. Steeler Nation right now, they're just holding their breath with Big Ben's knee. Yeah. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Mohamed Sanu. with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons are able to show off their quick strike ability. Bryant now to tack on the extra point. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. Brown, the lone receiver, left. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they dropped it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt. Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
Here we go on fourth down with Roethlisberger. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent, but you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
Now Ryan. And this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And this one complete to Marcus Wheaton. They get 31 yards that time. And the Steelers are going to have a first down. You know, when I see passes like that, I'm reminded of something you and I talked about yesterday. Big Ben was a wide receiver the first 3 years of high school, sitting behind the coach's son. And then he finally got that opportunity. I think he's made the most of it. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. And not great starting field position here for the offense. After the interception, here's Ryan. He's going to fire one. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's brought down after a good game. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. Final play of the half. It's Ryan. Wide open receiver complete. So this guy's just sitting there, right? He's got like 30 hot dogs in front of him. And what's that? Apparently we're back. Okay, so Larry's halftime show got cut off. Sorry, we were doing story time here in the booth. We are ready, though, for the third quarter. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Mike Mitchell. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. The defense helps the offense out there. Now 5 yards to go on first down. From the gun, it's Ryan. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. A great read, and it's picked off. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days. Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. And he's got his man on the out route. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 15 yards through the air and a first down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a first down carry by Bell. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Well, at least he was able to break that initial contact, or it could have been a loss.
Yeah, give credit to the defensive player, though. What did he do? Made him slow down, slow up his feet, and allowed the rest of the guys to get there to finish him off.
Roethlisberger. And now here is another interception. The rookie Deion Jones picked it. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Well, partner, we're through week 6, so let's stir that. And got his man complete. A good pick up there, 26 yards. And quickly, they get to the line. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. He's going to let it go again. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone. Ryan hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up. Does the big boy have the juice? And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. The this was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave them a comfortable lead.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And here now come the Falcons. On first down, Ryan. It's hauled in by Hardy. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On first and 10, it's Ryan. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. 23 yards on the play. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and
my goodness, another interception. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
And when the defense wins and gives up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. Eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. Being chased out left. He'll wind up being stopped for no gain, and it'll lead to a fourth down.
Well, there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Falcons now. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. You know, we saw some fun things around the NFL in Week 6. You had a nose tackle, Dontari Poe, get into the end zone. Kobe Fleeter, a tight end, ran a sweep into the end zone. Interesting week.
The college game does have an influence on the NFL. Kobe Fleeter, that was a jet sweep that normally you see in the college game more than anywhere else. Dontari Poe, they use him really as like an extra tight end, and he caught a pass. It really became a lateral, and he dove in. How about in Buffalo? Well, I saw option, and we saw direct snap to LaShawn McCoy for touchdowns.
Again on second and 10, it's Ryan. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there of 20 yards. And now they're in the hurry-up. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way, so he dropped.
And now here is another interception. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guy back now in Atlanta. football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity.
Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Antonio Brown, 61 yards. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. And Charles, correct me if I'm wrong, I think they just went 4 verts there against cover 2, didn't they?
They did, and it's really an excellent route versus cover 2 because the longer it develops, the more stress is put on the safeties because they're the ones back, each with half the field responsibilities. The corners don't retreat very far in cover 2. They're closer to the line of scrimmage. So now you've got 4 receivers putting pressure on 2 guys covering. Usually you'll find someone open, and that's exactly what they did there. Made the catch and carried it all the way into the end zone.
And the Falcons now making their way back out onto the field. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. Ryan. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Second down following the incompletion.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
Sanu with a grab over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now Ryan on first down. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out. And it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Falcons cut into that lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
Then you would have...
Sammy Coates off to the races. 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Sammy Coates, 82 yards. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead.
Partner, you know the...
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And a cutback right sideline. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line. And the lead is going to stay right where it is. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Here's Ryan. free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10. Second and 10. It's Ryan again. It's hauled in by Hardy. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. And they're going to speed things up here. On first and 10, it's Ryan. This is caught. It's Hardy. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Justin Hardy, 29 yards. And the Falcons get a bit closer. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. On second down, Roethlisberger. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. It was a running back who was a receiver on the play. I think he's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd run to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
And a nice carry there of 15 yards. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now Roethlisberger to throw. Out left here, it's complete to Wheaton. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll be second down. On second down, here's Roethlisberger. Escaping the pressure right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Sammy Coates, the intended target there. And that takes us from second to third down.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. His throw incomplete.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on third and long. Throwing now is Roethlisberger. Then he locates Wheaton, complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Marcus Wheaton, 44 yards. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation. But who has more pressure there? Offense or defense when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
To throw is Ryan. He's going to let it. He's got him in. Complete. And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On first down, Ryan. Now a desperation throw deep. And this is taken in at the 5. And he's brought down after a good gain. Throwing again, Ryan. That's caught at the 3. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. And quickly, they get to the line. They'll look to run with Freeman. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. On 3rd and goal, Ryan. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
And there's the touchdown that they needed, so they'll celebrate. But the guys on the sidelines, they've got to stay focused. The onside kick team, they need them to get the ball back.
Yeah, part 1 of the equation done. Now they need to convert and get that onside kick. But he will not get into the end zone. And that one hurts as it will remain a 2-score game here in the 4th. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally. But here comes the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Illegal touching. Offense.
And that ball did not travel 10 yards. It's a penalty. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. They come up with 1 running back. That's Bell. Here's Roethlisberger. Dancing to his left. And this is caught at the 8. And he's brought down after a good gain. That goes for a gain of 31. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now Bell. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Shift together here from the D-line. They come out with 1 back and 3. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Le'Veon Bell punching it in from a yard away. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And the kicker commits the kicker's cardinal sin. He kicks it out of bounds. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15. And he's brought down.